Hey everyone, it's Pete here again. Tarkov's been out for a while now, and with the last wipe, my friends have convinced me to pick the game up and finally give it a try. Some of you may be looking for a reason to try Tarkov out for the first time, or maybe even get back into it. Well, this video is for you. As stated earlier, I'm brand new to the game as of January 2023. So here's my take on the niche masterpiece that is Escape from Tarkov.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness.
The graphic designs in Escape from Tarkov are absolutely masterful. The attention to detail in every little item you can pick up and the landscapes you walk across, it's just stunning. Walking through the mapped streets of Tarkov, you really can see the story of a mass evacuation that have taken place, and the subsequent conflict on the streets thereafter. As you make your way down the abandoned streets and alleyways, you can still see scars left by the skirmishes between PMCs and scavs. A grocery store destroyed by looters looking for what could be their last meal. Streets is just the most recent example of how much Battlestate Games is taking pride in this ongoing title. Looking back at the older maps, you see just as much love put into every detail since the early days. Moving through woods gives you both the sensation of comfort, being hidden amongst trees and shrubbery, while also putting you on the edge at every twig snap and rustle of the leaves as you slowly slip through the forest, trying to avoid rattling trees or brushing against a bush, which causes an excessive amount of noise that many veterans players recognize. Mentioning sounds, the sound design in Tarkov can be called many things, broken being one of them currently. Even though more than a few people have reported either not hearing sounds when they should, or having scavs talking 3 rooms away and through a wall. I haven't experienced any of these bugs myself. That, or I'm just too inexperienced to notice these bugs. Aside from the reported bugs, the sounds in Tarkov are some of the best I've ever heard. From someone sprinting nearby to a slow, methodical walk on the floor above you, you are given very realistic and accurate audio in the game. These sounds can be further enhanced by wearing a headset that increases the volume of footsteps and breathing, allowing you to further and more accurately spot these sounds. On the opposite end of the spectrum, if you wear certain helmets that cover your ears, they'll deafen you and make it harder for you to hear what's going on around you, giving you a severe disadvantage in combat and locating your targets. Now, distant gunshots and explosions aren't just ambience in the background, they are active engagements happening between others. This can serve as either a warning or an invitation for those wanting to challenge the victor of these fights, or maybe just pick up the remains for any scraps that might have been left behind. Many new players, myself included, don't realize that the core of the gameplay loop isn't just finding loot and escaping. It's got a very in-depth RPG element to it. The more you shoot, the better you get at it, and the more you carry heavier loads, the stronger you get, and the more you can carry overall. My personal opinion is that in games such as Tarkov, something like gunplay should be based more on player skill, not just a stat in your character data. However, in defense of the mechanics, it really allows you to subvert the meta and play the game however you want to play it. After all of this, I will say that for anyone new to the game, your best bet is just continue raiding, learning as much as you can, and don't be afraid to lose any loot you have, because you can always get more of it. Just give the game a few raids, read a wiki, and don't be afraid to have a map pulled up on a second screen. My friend with over 300 hours in the game still uses map on a second screen to find his way around, because even he still gets lost. Now, in conclusion, if you're still interested in this clusterfuck of a glorious game, I strongly encourage you to give it a try. Not only would I tell you to play, I want you to grit your teeth and drop any and all expectations you have going into this game. This is not Call of Duty. It's Escape from Tarkov, and it has its own flavor. Don't get discouraged if you're flying solo. Just join the Discord and play with others. Once you start to learn the game and become experienced, it becomes a great game with its own flavor and its own taste, and something that you just can't experience anywhere else. If you've made it this far, and you have any more questions you want to know about Escape from Tarkov, or if you want any more Escape from Tarkov content from me, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and join the Discord anytime you want to speak to me, or come play games with the community. Thank you. Till next time.